Dave, congratulations. A statement win, really, I suppose, in the context of the season. You must be delighted.
Yeah, they're on a brilliant run, and we're on not a bad run. I wouldn't say a sort of statement win. A tough place to come. We've had to dig in there second half to get 3 points. It's a brilliant 3 points. But we're however many games in, 29, 30 games in. We've still got loads of time to go. Would coming here and not winning been the end of the world? No. Would coming here and drawing been the end of the world? No. Does coming in and winning mean that we've cracked it and that's all? No, absolutely not. So it'll be good for belief, it'll be good for confidence and all them things, good for momentum to keep that run moving. But at the end of the day, it's just 3 points.
Had to show a lot of different attributes to come here and win today. Dominant in the first half, but had to really defend there in the second half. What pleased you most about today?
Our first half performance was the best we've been functionally, and I don't mean in terms of possession-based, lovely attacking, flowing football, but functionally. I'll go back and I'll find it difficult to remember when we were functionally that good against a really good team. We posed them real problems with putting balls in good areas on a difficult pitch, a lively pitch, and should have been further in front than what we were. Second half, listen, you have to take positives. Second half frustrates me a little bit because I think we can be better, but we've made a decision to. We weren't dealing with their midfield runners. They changed the dynamic of a 4-2-3-1 almost to a 4-1, a 4-1-5, a 4 with 2 midfield runners. And with our back four, we couldn't deal with that, so we changed back to a 5 and dropped Macca in. We knew that we'd have to run today. We probably need to run more in that second half and trap those runners. On the flip side of that, what we need to do is be better in transition. And I spoke to the subs at half time and said that they would win us the game. I want them to win us the game a little bit better than what they did. I think with what we had on the pitch with Micah and Giac at the top end with dribblers, I want them to give us more. They have to give us more of an outlet and go and impact the game. But we've made the decision to sort of bank in, I suppose, taking belief off what we did at Crystal Palace a few weeks ago, and we've defended our goal really well. You need luck when you do that, because the ball's getting pumped into your box, and when we're winning headers you have to pick up second balls and hope that a deflection doesn't go against you or something doesn't drop, which has happened, but we deserve that bit of luck because of how we have defended the goal.
And to be fair, for all the possession that Orient had in that second half, no shots on target as well, which again speaks volumes about the way you defended your own penalty area.
Yeah, I think they've had shots on target that have been blocked, and that's good defending. No shots that have gone through to Ben, which is credit to their back 3, 4, 5 that have been in there, and the midfielders there in front of them. So, yeah, huge credit on that front. Not a great watch, to be dead honest, and I'm sure our supporters over there were very edgy around what it looked like. But football can change. I expected a reaction from them because of how rich he is, and with their record, especially being at home, they wanted that to continue. They got that. Thankfully, we were good enough to sort of dig in and see it through.
Tell us about how you set up tactically today. Just the one change in midfield in force, but different shape today, 4-3-3?
Yeah, slightly different. Listen, Ethan Galbraith's a really good player for them. But naturally a midfielder and rolls into midfield and playing at right back. We were going to be a little bit more direct, and they're really aggressive around how they press, and it's got them joy. We just felt that if they did jump, then we could hurt them in behind, especially that space behind Ethan over there. And Santo did that in the first half. They obviously made a change at half time and brought Tom James on and put Ethan into midfield, and he caused us problems. But yeah, and then when you come and see the nature of the pitch, and it's flat, it's bouncy, and it probably set up for a game that's going to be press and counter press, which we can do and they can do equally as effective. So probably not a brilliant spectacle in terms of slick attacking football, but one that was filled with moments because the ball was being played forward. So again, a slight tweak, but a slight tweak within the personnel that we would, I suppose, normally play or have available. I suppose that what did allow us to do in the second half was tweak it a little bit again and go to a back five, drop Macca in, and have Ethan and really picking up the runners from midfield. Just thought, like I said, that second half, probably similar to what I've said more recently over the last few games. Really, can we have some control and can we be a threat going the other way? I thought we made some poor decisions and turned the ball over too quickly and didn't want to run in behind, which is absolutely fundamental if you're going to play behind the ball and look to counter-attack.
In terms of your match winner today, I think we've all been desperate to see what's get back on the score sheet. There's a little bit of good fortune in terms of how it drops for him, but if anyone's earned that little bit of good fortune, it is him.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you look at the dynamic of the first half, and I suppose from their perspective, they'll maybe look and say they've knocked on the door in the second half and not got that little bit of luck, but we got that goal and we should have had more than that goal with the chances and situations that we had, without being glaring misses. We had some big chances, but listen, Mutz is pivotal to us about or what he does and the focal point he gives us. For him to get that goal, it's been I would say a long time coming, but a long time coming into how deserved it is. So hopefully he can go a little on that.
4 wins in a row now, you're up to 4th in the table. Before the Reading game, you described this as a season-defining period. It's not been a bad start in that regard then?
No, a good start. And you look at, like I say, we're playing against teams, I suppose a little bit of a mix of both, teams that are struggling and scrapping for their lives and teams that ultimately are around us. So something on every game, but when you get to the back end of the season with what we've got to go, there's something on every game anyway. So a decent start to it. Like I say, we do a big week for us next week with a Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, and some away games. But a decent start to this block for us is 9 games.
It starts with Barnsley, another team that are in and around you. What threat do you expect from them coming to Edgley Park next week?
It's very similar. They've not changed an awful lot from what they were when they were down there. It was a really good game. Obviously another game that's on the TV as it was down there. They've not, I suppose, the best result if you like, but Burton are a really good run of form today, and they are where they deserve to be. They've got good players. We've got to, I suppose, counteract that as best we can by doing what we do, and their threats will come from different areas, probably similar systems, and we're looking forward to it. Another chance to perform on the TV, an early game, obviously at home, and hopefully we can perform again and keep this run going.
Do you hope to have Callum Camps back available for that one?
I would. Touch and go. Maybe Bristol Rovers. Maybe a push for Barnsley. I would hope that we're in a position where I don't have to have him available because the way the window is. I hope we've got some bodies in and we don't need to take any risks with players, because if we hopefully we will strengthen. What you don't want to do is then go and, I suppose, sacrifice other players by playing them when ideally we can give them a little bit longer than they might need, but when they're fully ready.
Just finally, you touched on it there, transfer deadline day on Monday. Are you anticipating a busy couple of days now?
I wouldn't say a busy couple of days for me, but I'll have a busy couple of days for everybody else. We, fingers crossed, we've got 2 deals that are done as such, but again, I'm saying that before we've played a game and other teams have played games, and the players could have played in those games and done well, and minds change or got injuries or anything can happen. So let's wait and hopefully see some good news on Sunday or Monday, because at the moment we could do with a little bit of, a little bit of help. I think everyone can see where we need to strengthen and where we need to add depth. I'm pretty positive that will be the case by Monday at 11 o'clock or so, whatever time it is. We'll have some bodies in that we'll have worked with on Monday, allow us to, I suppose, get them integrated as quickly as possible and get them used to how we play.
Appreciate your time, Dave. Safe travels on.
Welcome, cheers, thank you.